You did? I'm gonna play both. Eat my crinkly banana. I love crinkly banana. It's not food though. That ain't food. Cause you probably had some like, I don't know, cheeseburgers or something for breakfast. Shit is bananas. I'm gonna sport all my bleach stuff until I get my money back. I got to have all my money from my prescriptions, all my money from fake child support, from them saying they were taking $500 a month in child support when I had Travis attached to my hip every day. Tom Drake, illegally making paperwork to make it look like I need to leave his house after he just got done stealing my debit card and reading everything I bought off my debit card and said that was his debit card and somebody stole it and bought that with it. That was my debit card, my money, and I bought all of that with it because I redid a house on a net. But you didn't get to see all of it because I tore everything the fuck down as soon as I had to leave because I just spent $2,500 on that fucking house. And so when I left, it was because they were breaking in like when I was sleeping, and then they're gonna say like it wasn't safe because the judge said it needed to be a safe place, and so they broke in to make it look like it's not a safe place and kidnapped my motherfucking son. And do you know the judge's name was Annette, and I was renting that house on Annette Street. It's not a coincidence. In fact, it was a setup. And I had to take everything that this guy had out of that fucking house. I had to move it all by myself. An entire fucking 3-bedroom house. With none of the shit being mine. I packed all of it. Then, I had to have the house cleaned. And I had to clean it. My leg was so bad at the time. But I wanted my son so bad, I didn't give a fuck. So then I painted the whole motherfucking house, and guess what? That's what they just made it look like I was doing, huffing paint. I painted a 3-bedroom fucking house, the whole entire thing. All the trim on all the fucking doors, all the fucking ceilings, all the fucking walls, all the fucking bedrooms. Oh, with my money, by the way. So Tom Drake made it look like that was his fucking goddamn debit card. Then he called himself AKA Ron Sanger. And pretended he was redoing a house. And the really weird thing is, how did I end up having to live there? I had a lawsuit against. How did I end up living there again? I was like, how did I get here again? Oh yeah, you hacked my phone and my internet and my GPS locations and my bank accounts. Then you just took all my money and said I needed to leave, and I couldn't use the refrigerator when my medicine got sent, but it needed to be refrigerated. I went and got a fake eviction notice, said I didn't pay you, but I paid you. So when I called and filed perjury charges, I wasn't kidding. But when I got back to the house, he cut a hole in his dog's ear and called the police and said I hurt his dog so that I would have to leave. You know what police officer came? Brian Lamro. I was the one that Brian Lamro blocked into the yacht club, and Tom Drake ended up not being the president anymore because of what happened. And so I just wondered why I was like, is it like AKA Tommy Dell? I'm just wondering, why the fuck is it legal for you guys to hack my bank accounts and steal all my money so that I die? I just want my money. I didn't want yours, I just wanted mine. You guys want some too? Yeah. They were gonna make it look like my phones that they stole in Ada, that those were the locations they were at. And then his phone is probably connected to a GPS on the one that I'm connected to now, and he's gonna make it look like I was going to get drugs because they stole all my money this entire time. And you know what I had to do? Do you know what I had to do to stay alive? Do you know what I had to do to stay alive? Do you know how many years they did it to me for? Did you know they're still running around acting like fucking retards? Did you know, like when they staged the house before I got there, it was like really dirty and gross and ugly, and then they said that that's where I've been living, and then they were gonna like make it look like that's where I've been living and doing drugs with my money. Did you know it staged like a theater performance? Because isn't he a director? I just wondered if he's a director, then why are they getting on like those commercials? Like certain ones that make it sound like guys are in my room with me. And then they were getting on my Wii and they hacked that too. Like the Gboard on that and on my phone. So sometimes when I go to type passwords into my accounts, they change the lettering as I'm typing. And then they were gonna make it look like I was on drugs, so I couldn't type. So I couldn't get the right letters up there. I couldn't spell. Did you know they hacked my phone? Oh, I told you that already, didn't I? So when they're on it at the same time I'm on it, they make it look like that's why they were doing it. Did you know that my phone just got hacked again? And that I don't have any money to spend. I'm gonna have to borrow money again. I thought, did I just show you why? It would be like so really immature of me if you robbed me of all of my money and then I like called somebody I knew to be like, is there a way you could like help me out here? I don't have anywhere to go. Oh, like, didn't you guys, course the whole situation? Because none of you guys want me anywhere to go. I don't know why you would think that I would even give a fuck that you would say you were my family. Do you? Because I'm pretty sure that like when you guys started doing that to me, I could have cared less if you were dead also. I'm gonna go smoke my fucking toothbrush in the bathroom really quick before I work out. I thought it was hilarious. This whole media coverage thing. It's so funny. Like, you guys make fun of rape and then have people who raped me like moving next to me, and then have people who I don't like all of a sudden around me on purpose, and all of a sudden you just make it so that like I'm in an area where you can set up the angles to set me up all day. So when you say like how the fuck would I go to work in a building that you're taping me in and trying to make it fucking crazy without fucking killing you? Not gonna happen. And so, not gonna do it. But it's all good because I have enough to do trying to keep up with all of the shit you try to do to kill me when I'm this sick. So, don't worry about what the fuck I've ever done. But I thought this whole media coverage thing was like hilarious. You guys were having so much fun with it. You can even like when I get on my Wii, I'm gonna switch it over off the TV, and then it goes onto my Wii. And when I get on there, as soon as I get down on the floor to do push-ups, you can change the trainer's voice to sound like a guy's in my room. So it looks like I'm in here having sex. Because remember, I'm a prostitute. Oh, I'm not? Shit. I gotta make it look like I am. I'm gonna get my Wii bag out. It's got stuff to work out with, and it's got like cords on it, and it's not drugs. It's to work out with. I was pretty sure when you were gonna make it look like my daughter was your daughter, was it because you stole my money? So like, are you gonna let her know that? I will, because I want her to know that her mother loves her and that I'm a hostage, so that she can figure out why the fuck you're doing it. I was just wondering, hey Sarah or Lindsay or whoever it was pretending like that's what I was doing, so that they could just like embezzle my money. That would make them so much better than me because I wouldn't have enough money and I would look dirty. Maybe you could even break in my room and steal the batteries out of the Wii Fit board because you didn't want me to work out on a certain day. I don't know, somebody in the house or somebody around that was like trying to figure out what I've been doing, because I was just wondering when I got it out and like my batteries that I just put in there were dead. That must be correct. You broke in my house on a net, you know. That was like, the judge was just like, it has to be safe. So I mean, it fucking cleaned the whole house. I mean, packed somebody else's shit, cleaned the whole house, bought all new shit for it, and then had to put everything back together. And as I'm doing it, you're breaking in my house when I'm sleeping and pretend I'm doing drugs and stealing my money and my pills. You could go downstairs though and like microwave a raw fish. That would work. Then everybody would be like, oh, that's not her money. They microwaved a raw fish. That's why I think it's funny that you guys thought it was funny to play with the media, because I'm going to do the same thing. I don't even have makeup on. I just woke up and I'm going to work out, and I'm not even going to get ready before I get on here. I know you like that. And guess what? I don't care. Microwave a raw fish. That was yummy. Make me smell like fish. I must smell like a fish. I must smell like fish. Is there something else you wanted of mine that you could sell? We could stage an event. A scenario. In fact, you could make it look like that's who this is about. You could have the two grossest guys in the world pretend like it's over them. Make it look like that's who I was sleeping with. You guys need to know the difference between sleeping with someone you love and rape, so that you can steal my inheritance. Did you know, like, if I was with somebody I loved and I got married, then I think they would have to put my money in my account, maybe? Thinking that might be one of the reasons what the fuck they're doing this to me for, too. But it's all good. I'll just walk. No problem. Did you know if you're not cutting, they put you on foot patrol? Who was outside walking and who wasn't? Prostitution is cutting, by the way. And ran it means that they had a whole bunch of guys try and sleep with you. Only they're like making silly little jokes. Like even the waitresses, she was like, "Oh, did you want me to run it?" I was like, "It's probably not gonna happen to you, honey. You're like 400 pounds." And then they stop laughing and they get mad at me. This is so immature. Hold on a second. I should be like, I should be out marching the streets head to toe for a job. Instead of trying to fight to get my stolen money back. You tried so hard to fucking make it look like there was nothing wrong with me. So that way, like, when they erased my prescriptions, it didn't look like attempted murder. Yeah. Although I am in better shape than half of you, right? That talk shit about me. And I'm sicker than all of you combined. Like I told you, I'm the illest. I am. The elliptical works really good for me because I don't have to put pressure on my leg or my feet because I have this problem with this leg too. It's starting to get really bad right here. But they just pretend like it's not. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's not even a real doctor's appointment. They're trying to film me so they can care less. But the elliptical I got to go on, I was like skiing, and so I didn't have to like run and put pressure on my leg. But I'll still do cardio. You can like lay in a room and pretend like you're sleeping with me because I'm making a noise in my bedroom. I'm sure if you like dropped me off in the middle of nowhere with my suitcase and I had, you know, thousands of dollars worth of medical supplies in it, I'm going to bring it with me. So if you drove by and saw me walking down the street with it, you could say that there was nothing wrong with me. I was just thinking, why do you know where I'm at and why are you dropping me off at certain places? You know what's even funnier is like if I listen to music, they'll try and set up a whole scenario of that whole fucking music that I was listening to. And so like I'd go outside and they'd be like, if it was I don't want to wreck your Friday. Every Friday she would call my phone and either pretend a fake bill or a debt collector and then try and steal money out of my bank account or write fake mail. Oh my God. I don't like running in here, so I feel like